In recognizing the diverse communities we work in, fostering inclusion in the workplace is essential. Being inclusive can bring more diverse perspectives to your organization, create open engagement, better decision-making, and can help you attract and retain talent. But all of this starts with how you hire, so in this video, we'll explore 8 strategies to help you more effectively promote inclusion in your hiring processes. Strategy number 1. Indicate your inclusive record check policies in your job posting. In your job posting, you should let applicants know if a criminal record may be conducted. However, you should emphasize in that same posting that candidates with a criminal record are still encouraged to apply, and that any record found will be considered on an individualized basis. You should also emphasize that records that are unrelated to the job will not result in an adverse decision. Strategy number 2. Target job boards or agencies that are dedicated to candidates with criminal records. A great place to start your recruitment is by seeking out job boards used by individuals with criminal records. You can also notify and work with organizations that support these individuals, letting them know that you are open to applicants with criminal records. Strategy number 3. Conduct record checks at the right time. Wait until you're ready to make an offer of employment before conducting a record check, as it may deter candidates who would have otherwise applied and gone through the hiring process, unintentionally leading to discrimination. Strategy number 4. Be mindful of the information you check. Only check the information that is relevant to your job requirements. For example, if you only need to know about convictions, skip the more intrusive judicial matters check. Also, if you're not authorized by law, don't request a vulnerable sector check. Strategy number 5. Assist candidates with record checks. When conducting record checks, provide candidates with tools and assistance to disclose their records accurately. Reassure them that their record won't necessarily disqualify them from the position, and remind them that their consent is required before a check can be performed, but be transparent about the consequences of refusing a check, including if that might lead to disqualification from consideration for the position. Strategy number 6. Have an impartial review of record check findings. Have an impartial individual, not involved in the hiring decision, review the record check findings instead of the hiring manager. This will make sure the candidate's privacy is protected and an unbiased decision can be made. Strategy number 7. Offer support in disclosing criminal records. Allow candidates multiple chances to disclose and explain their records, and provide them with the resources or prompts to help them with the process if needed. Strategy number 8. Consider established assessment criteria. If a candidate has a record, collect more information from them and look to establish tests or frameworks to help you evaluate it. For example, you can use the Woodward test developed by the BC Supreme Court as a guide. This test asks you to consider, does the past behavior pose a threat to the business's safety and efficiency? What are the circumstances and extenuating factors surrounding the charge? How much time has elapsed since the charge? What have been the candidate's actions and rehabilitation efforts during that time? Where applicable, has the candidate received a pardon, record suspension, or conditional discharge? Once you've considered these, ask yourself if not hiring the candidate would be warranted based on the nature and circumstances of the charge or conviction. You can also look at the Canadian government's considerations under the Criminal Records Act regulation. Some things you can consider based on the regulation include: what is the relevance of the offense to the purposes of the position? What is the nature of the offense? Did it involve violence, children, vulnerable populations, or a breach of trust? How long has it been since the offense was committed? How old was the applicant at the time of the offense? What was the sentence attached to the offense? Even though employers don't need to carry out these assessments under the law, the questions they ask can be a useful example and guide for anyone reviewing the relevance of a criminal record. Remember, fostering inclusion and diversity enriches your workplace. Using these strategies, you can avoid discrimination and attract the best candidates to build a strong and inclusive team. Thanks for watching!